Vechain is catching a bid today, being up almost 12% at the time of recording. My name is Kyle, and welcome to the channel. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. It's great to see ya. Today, I'm going to check in on the price action of Vechain and do a bit of a follow-up from my last analysis. Vechain seems to be putting at a bottom and wants to work its way to higher price levels. I'm going to pull up this chart and show you what I'm looking at. Vechain up on the daily chart. And I'll start today's analysis by toggling into the price action itself. And I see that Vechain did make an attempt at the southern route that we discussed in the last video. And for those of you that were following along, you know that I was paying very close attention to the 55 green exponential moving average. At the time of recording, that 55 is coming in at approximately 0.023 cents. And I was looking for a bounce off that 55 moving average. And I see that today we are very much getting that in spades. It is notable that it didn't come down and test that 55 exactly, but this is technical analysis, not a crystal ball. Things don't have to always be perfect, and if anything else, I still consider this a test and a very bullish test of the 55. When you look left, you see the last time that Vechain reached for the 55 is off this wick right here, and similar behavior. You see the 55 was very positively sloped to the upside, and price action slightly front ran it, and absolutely catapulted price action way up above this top liquid zone here. And I can see that history, although not exactly repeating itself just yet, is beginning to rhyme with itself. And that is a very positive sign. At the time of recording, Vechain is printing a bullish engulfing candle on yesterday's candle, and also getting back up above that 21 exponential moving average, as well as the 30 simple moving average, and currently combating the negatively sloped 10 simple moving average. For those of you that follow along with my TA, you know that I am never bearish on anything that is opening and closing daily candle bodies above the 21. So for Vechain to get a candle body closure above that 21 is going to look very good in my books. The 21 exponential moving average is coming in at approximately 0.027 cents. So for those of you that are following along, I'm looking for a closure above that level. Now, if Vechain is able to get a candle body closure anywhere where it's at right now, then the next thing I'm going to be looking for is getting back up above that 10 simple moving average. I'd like to see the 10, 21, and 30 reposture themselves bullishly, and then perhaps at that point in time, Vechain makes another attempt at this top liquid zone. This top liquid zone has a bottom side coming in at 0.03 cents and a top side coming in at 0.032 cents. If Vechain manages to get a daily candle body closure over time above that liquid zone on strong convincing volume down below, followed by daily candle body opens, then I think Vechain's going to be ready for its moonshot that I've been talking about. Of course, we're going to look for that liquid zone to be a legitimate SR flip where former resistance becomes future support, and maybe that happens with a back test of that top side if and when it's broken. Now, that is multiple steps ahead of the game, and being that this is a daily chart, we do need quite a bit of patience when we are assessing daily charts. So that's likely down the road, but looking left on Vechain right here, I see that Vechain is very capable of moving very quickly in very short amounts of time, so perhaps we don't need to be all that patient. Coming down below to the volume read here, I see that today's engulfing candle is coming in on significant volume. The volume is getting above the moving average there, as well as beginning to take out the last several days of volume read, which is making this move look very, very legitimate. And the trading day only has about 3 hours remaining until the daily candle closure, so at the time of recording, it's looking very probable that Vechain's going to engulf yesterday's candle and give us another pivot point on the market to be paying attention to. Dropping down to the RSI is still under pressure as the exponential moving average is negatively sloped to the downside and is coming in pretty much dead center of the neutral zone. The RSI itself looks like it would like to make a test of that exponential moving average, and I would like to see it get confirmed above, whether that's on tomorrow's daily candle body or the day after. Doesn't matter to me. I don't usually put a timestamp on things. My conditions don't change. I just look for certain conditions to be met. I don't care if it happens in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a year. It really doesn't matter. When those conditions are met, that's when I make actionable decisions when putting my money at risk. Down below in the stochastics, I'm beginning to like this read. They haven't crossed to the upside just yet, but it's looking like they might do that coming out of the bearish exhaustion zone. As a matter of fact, I see something else potentially interesting shaping up down here, and indeed I do. So down here, we see a potential trend line in the making here. That's quite nice. I do find on when looking at daily charts on certain oscillators such as stochastics and even RSI, that these trend lines can be quite actionable. Now, 3 touches makes a trend, and we're working on that third touch right now, but it is looking probable that that may take place, which is very, very interesting. If the stochastics manage to cross up right now at this point in time, coming on the heels of this nice move, I will consider that very bullish and bulls re-entering the market. And the reason being is because for me, stochastics are a range-bound indicator. And when we take these two purple box zones, so this top purple box and this bottom purple box, to me, that is the overall greater macro range. As we can see, price action was working its way down towards that purple box, and the 55 obviously right there to pick up price action. But to be getting across on the stochastics at the same time is, well, very bullish. That's a very bullish read, but that cross is not confirmed at this time, as the candle still has 3 hours remaining, and looks like that cross may not even happen today. But I'll be looking at the chart first thing in the morning to see what happens there. Toggling down to the MACD. The MACD is still pointed down, but the histogram is signaling a loss of momentum on the negative side of things, which is indicated by this lighter colored bar of negative momentum. So no signals here present, but it is looking like the sellers at this point in time are running out of ammunition. So all in all, this is looking very, very good. It looks probable that Vechain is going to get a very nice daily candle body closure that literally is looking to wipe out the last several candle bodies here, and getting back above that 21. I think a test of this liquid zone could be imminent, but of course we'll take this level by level, one step at a time, to keep our emotions in check and see what Vechain decides to do going forward. So I hope you guys are enjoying those sweet gains today. Congratulations to anybody who bought around the 55 exponential moving average. Congratulations to you, because you'll already be up approximately 12% at the time of recording. So that is fantastic. Anyways, you guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out this one. And until I see you again, have yourselves a powerful day.